Asked is, how much does it cost on the streets? Well, it depends on the purity of how pure it is and the location. In general, it's cheaper in the cities because that's usually where it's brought into. Some generalizations about cost is that a single hit can cost as little as $5. And one hit can last 6 to 8 hours. So you're looking at $5 to be able to get high, and that could last virtually almost most of the day.
Yeah.
Another term that's used is an 8-ball. An 8-ball refers to weight, or about 1/8 of an ounce, and that costs about $70 to $90 on the streets. For 1 gram of meth, sometimes it's referred to as crystal meth, the cost is between $20 and $40. A person can get 5 hits from that gram or doses and can stay high for about 35 hours.
Right. And your tolerance level goes up. So even though it may say, like, you know, I can stay high for a day or so on $40, you may end up doing $200 of crystal meth in a day.
Yeah, so over time your tolerance level shifts, which simply means that it takes more of the drug to try to get the high that you used to get.
Exactly.
So if it took 2 to get a certain high, now it might take 3, now it might take 4 if you're just using a number. And so it does increase over time. And the other scary part is, as time goes on, it stops working as well. And you never recapture the early highs later on. So that's when it really starts to get a hold of you.
That hold button is, you know, it's not a poker hand anymore. It's ding, ding, ding. You got to have to push the button a lot.
For a meth addict to support a habit for 1 year, typically they'll spend between $13,800 and $38,300 to support their habit for an entire year.
Right. And you're looking at, how do you work? How do you work and still be a meth addict? You may do it in the beginning, but in the end, it ain't happening. So where is the, you know, 30,000?
Where are you getting the money?
Right. Where's the 30,000 coming from? It's got to come from somewhere, because it's not like you're just gonna stop because you don't have the money. You may stop a little bit and go to work for enough to get more money to do it and go back out. So you see that recurring thing of, you got a job, you work for a while, then you save up a little bit of money, and then you go use, and then you got to get another job, and you start to steal.
Yeah.
You start to steal.
I know I have clients that come in sometimes and they've had a history of drug abuse, maybe a meth addict, and they're wanting to get counseling. They said, well, I don't have the money, man. Right. I said, well, where'd you get the money to pay for your meth?
Exactly.
You're going to pay for what's most important for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not advocating stealing to come to counseling, but I am saying that if the desire is there and it's important to you, you're going to pay for what's important to you. And it's amazing how you have so many people who are meth addicts that may not be working, may not be holding a job, and somehow they get somewhere between $13,000 and $38,000 to be able to pay for their habit.
Exactly. And I mean, that's when you start to sell everything that matters to you.
Yeah. And the cost is so big financially, but it's unbelievable the cost that it has on the family members, the cost it has on relationships, on jobs, on really their physical and mental health, and really all kinds of areas. The cost is just extraordinary.
Well, internally, the cost is your self-respect, your values, your morals, your shame level is intensified. We all have a little shame, which we need, to not run out of the house naked. But on this level, the shame, because on a deep level inside that what you're doing is not who you are, but you're also still doing it, and it ain't stopping, and it's getting worse, and you're having to pretend that you don't care and live in that sick, dysfunctional modality to continue to press the button.
Yeah. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel, I Have a Voice. And if you'd like to see the full teaching on meth addiction, click on this video now, and we'll see you in the next video.